Morning guys, how are you all today? Well, in fact it's not morning, it's lunchtime and I am on my way out and I'll tell you about that in a second. But first up, yesterday I made a mistake. I said that the WWDC was on the 10th of June, but it's actually on the 2nd of June at 10 AM, so I got a bit confused there with the date and time. So it's really not that far away at all, it's even closer than my brain was telling me. So that's quite interesting. And also a couple of people said, because I said we've not had any new products for 9 months, some people said, oh well, they've just updated the MacBook Air. Well, updating the MacBook Air by a couple of gigahertz in terms of the processor really is not any kind of product update. If they'd brought out a new chipset or a new architecture for the chip or something like that, then that's an update. But a couple of gigahertz bump is really not anything I would jump into and say is an update or any kind of new product, so they're out of the question. They also put out an 8GB iPhone 5C, but that really isn't a new product either. So that is that. And yes, I am on my way to some car garages. Now this is by no means me saying I am definitely getting a new car or that I'm definitely getting one of these cars from the garages that I'm going to. I am merely just taking up my lunch break to go and check it out and see what is kind of going on in terms of pricing and availability and you know, all that kind of stuff, and see what I think. But I'm not going to a BMW garage, I'm not going to a Mercedes garage, an Audi garage or anything like that. I'm going to Bentley Lamborghini. And here we go, let's have a look at these bad boys. All these Bentleys, and then look at the Lambo in the window. Looks sick. Look at those bad boys. Look at that. And there's a convertible one in the back as well. And these Bentleys are looking kind of nice too. But look at the interior. Does look extremely nice indeed. I must admit, looking at that, that is a serious piece of kit. How beautiful is that? Wow. Wow, how lush were they? Yeah, there were some nice cars in that showroom. That was Seven Oaks, Bentley and Lamborghini showroom. Absolutely, oh my god, pure sex cars in there. They wouldn't let me film inside though. How gay is that? Yeah, what a bunch of wankers. They won't even let me film inside the thing. I was like, well, I'm actually interested in buying something, but I want to like take some videos and footage so I can look at it later on. And they were like, sorry, no videoing. No one even followed up the fact that I might be interested in buying anything. I am wearing tracksuit bottoms and a tracksuit top, but people should still take that shit seriously. It really annoys me. Do you know, when I was looking for a BMW, I think actually, in fact, when I was looking for this BMW, it even happened again. But this has happened to me a million times. I rock up down the BMW garage, and when I'm kind of just chilling, I wear tracksuit bottoms. You know, like that's just who I am. And I might look a bit of a state, but that shouldn't come into it. So many people just dismissed me, thinking that I didn't have the money to buy a BMW. And basically the same thing just happened to me back then, and it's happened to me so many times, to the point where I was going to buy a car at a different BMW garage to where I bought this one from. This one I actually had to travel an hour to get to, because when I walked in there they took me very seriously straight away, sat me down, treated me like a normal human being. Whereas the one in Tunbridge Wells, they were very dismissive. The guy wouldn't even look at me in the eye when he was talking to me. He basically just wanted to get rid of me. And I find that quite a lot, you know. And if you speak to some of the real big car sellers up at like Park Lane and places where people just walk in and buy a Ferrari just like that, they will tell you that you really shouldn't judge a book by its cover or judge a person by the clothes they're wearing, because quite often the big money cars that they sell are to people wearing sandals and a pair of shorts. So for all of those people who work at these garages, who actually earn significantly less money than the people buying the cars, they shouldn't be so fucking arrogant. Next up, Aston Martin. And as I pull up in the Aston Martin garage, look down the end there. I'm going to zoom in so the quality is probably terrible. Beautiful Lamborghini, the white one just there as well. Sounds incredible. Check out all of these beautiful Astons. I like the look of that blue one down there. I'm going to get out and have a look around. So anyway, that was pretty cool. Today has been such a fucking weird day in regards to the weather. Earlier on it was really sunny first thing this morning, then it absolutely pissed down with rain. Then it was really sunny. Then on the way over there it was absolutely pissing down with rain, and now, or well, not now, but a minute ago it was really sunny, and now it looks like it's about to piss down with rain. So I'm hoping that it doesn't do that before I get home. So anyway, I put a bunch of pictures up of those cars on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And some of the comments you get are just so funny. They're like, yeah, just buy this, just buy that, just buy the Aventador. It's like, man, that's like £300,000. Like, I don't have £300,000 to buy a fucking car with. Like that is way out of my price bracket. I think some people just must think that money just sort of comes free of charge and you just pick it from a tree or something. But you know, to get to that stage is a mile away from where I'm at now. So unfortunately I won't be buying a £300,000 Lamborghini Aventador, but there are some second-hand Lamborghinis that I have been looking at that I could definitely stretch to. The white one back there I could definitely stretch to. It's just really a question of, do I really want to spend that much money on a car? How much would it devalue? You know, etc, etc. I'd really have to think very carefully before investing that kind of money in a motor vehicle. There's a lot of investments that could be made with that money for different things that could be much better off at my stage of life. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's nice to have a look though. It's nice to know that some of those things are within reach actually. You know, it's quite an uplifting feeling that you've worked hard enough to be able to even potentially buy something like that, albeit second hand. Obviously some of the Bentleys were nice as well. Even some of those, you know, new, you're looking at like £180,000. You know, that's insane. But anyway, I hope you guys kind of had a little bit of fun watching that anyway, and I will leave you guys where we are now. I was meant to do jiu-jitsu this morning, but my instructor rang up ill, which is really irritating, because what that probably means is that I'm probably going to now catch that fucking illness, which is really irritating. And yeah, in fact I feel a bit bunged up today, so that is really annoying if I get that. Plus I couldn't do jiu-jitsu this morning. I have Muay Thai tonight, which I haven't done since Saturday, and it's now Thursday, so that's very annoying. And I will be back with you guys tomorrow. Peace.